Yo, how strong is this guy? I mean, like, seriously. Because Gil Thunder is a beast, man. I mean, he is just, oh. And then, I'm looking at Gil Thunder, and then Meliodas is going 3 against 1. I mean, it's Gil Thunder. It's that weird looking cyborg. I don't know her name. That sorcerer chick and Hendrickson, all against one. I think Guild Thunder is the strongest out of those three. And Meliodas is still holding them off. I mean, throughout all 20 episodes, it's like he hasn't even been trying. I want to see him go all out. I mean, no spoilers. I haven't read. I'm not caught up yet. I actually just got this. But I mean, he's a beast. He's a beast, man. So we get in this episode just a couple things to go over. We get some development between Meliodas and Gil Thunder, and how Meliodas was training Gil Thunder when he was younger and teaching him how to fight, and how Gil Thunder's main goal was to protect Margaret. That's all he wanted to do, was to protect Margaret. But he needed to get stronger to protect Margaret, and he needed Meliodas to teach him how to get stronger. So that's why when you see Meliodas had to leave for like a campaign, Gil Thunder was upset because he needs to get stronger, and how he is right now, he's not strong enough. So that was his main goal, and which you see will connect later on in the episode when Margaret wanted to stop Gil Thunder from betraying his friend, so she just wanted to relieve him of that oath that he gave her. So she just decided to kill herself. So she jumped off the tower. And but I'll get back to that later. So Elizabeth, also we see Elizabeth in this episode, and she finds her father, which was interesting actually. I didn't expect that at all, for her to find her father. But so they get close and they're hugging, and it's an emotional moment. But other than that, we don't get much of anything from her and her father, much dialogue at all, which we will probably get way much more in the next episode, since they are, defeated Hendrickson and everything. But so we also find out towards the end that Gil Thunder's being controlled, which I also did. There's a bunch of things I didn't expect. I didn't expect to see Elizabeth's father, and I didn't expect that plot twist with Gil Thunder being controlled by this spell or something. And you see Meliodas, what he was planning while he was stalling, until that little creature, I don't know what it was. It looked like a lizard or something, like a deformed lizard or something. It was weird. And so he cut it in half with that. I don't know what the move was called. It was sweet though. He turned around and he did a slash, and he cut it. And you see it cut it in half. It was for some reason it was it looked like it was attached to Margaret, which is also interesting. I hope they they explain a little bit more of that in the next episode, and why it was attached to Margaret. But I'm pretty sure it connects to that's why Gil Thunder was being controlled. So after Gil Thunder, his spell is lifted. I mean, he just goes in on Henderson. Granted, he did catch Henderson off guard, and he cut his arm off. So I mean, if they went toe to toe at their best, I don't know who would win. Probably Gil Thunder, because he's a savage. But granted, he did cut his arm off, so he had an advantage. But he just went in, and he offed. I don't know if he's dead. I don't see why he wouldn't be dead. I mean, it looked like he just cut straight through him. So that was crazy. But that was awesome. And at the end of the episode, which is my favorite part, I don't know why I love but we get introduced to who's under the cloak, which I'm pretty sure everybody knew. Vor Sins Merlin. I love her character design. She looks awesome. But I can't wait to find out more about her as well. But other than that, this was a really good episode. The action scenes, the OST, everything was on point. And yeah, I'm really excited for the next episode. And I bought the first 3 volumes, so I'm gonna start reading the manga as well. And I hope it's not another Akame ga Kiru situation where they start changing things up, because I'm really loving this anime right now, loving it. But that's it for now, guys. Peace.